bigger phone. I'm curious how well they've replicated the Oppo Reno's design, because design was a big part of those phones' selling points. Ooh, that's better than I expected. Have a look at the back of that. Oh, actually, it doesn't look as good without the wrapper on. Okay, i11 Pro. This is the cheaper i11 Pro. Ooh, that almost looks like a Google Pixel. Really tiny little camera module in the top corner, and on the back, instead of saying Apple, it actually just says HD camera. Still a pretty good peel though. Okay, I'm very excited about this one. This is the completely unreleased Huawei Mate 35. What an honor. Oh, we got a bit of colour going on here. Oh my god, okay, this is exciting. Look at the back of this. Let's, completely unreleased Huawei Mate 35. What an honor. Oh, we got a bit of colour going on here. Oh my god, okay, this is exciting. Look at the back of this. Let's, or not. Let's try a different corner. Okay, right, I'll do that later. It's a feature that actually feels like a glass finish, which I wasn't expecting. Mate 30. Oh, that's a heavy phone. That's the heaviest so far. I'm curious to see how well they've replicated it, because the design of the Mate 30 was pretty out there. It was a different design to most smartphones, so not easy to just make a generic fake of. Ooh, quite well. Take a look at that. That's not a shabby looking fake phone at all. Okay, where are we at now? So this is the more expensive and this is the more expensive i11 Pro. It takes punch hole to a new meaning. Okay, so we've got emerald green here. Very clean looking back, although that feels a bit plasticky. The module isn't quite right either. There's a little bit too much space between the cameras, but it's better than the first one. Aha, the Galaxy S18 Plus. Ooh, 5G as well. Okay, this is exciting. 8 gigs RAM, 512 gigs of storage, all the bells and whistles. Okay, that is a Galaxy S10 Plus. So in the future, it looks like Samsung's actually going to move backwards and start remaking their old phone. Oh, plus a rear fingerprint scanner. Funnily enough, on the front it has the in-display fingerprint scanner sticker, which I don't think is going to work. And finally, a bit of a shame, I was actually kind of enjoying this. We have the Note 10 Pro. And the reason I think this is the most expensive is that, at least I think, they've managed to recreate an actual hole punch, which I've never seen before on a clone fake phone. So, let's see how they've done it. Oh, nice. Okay, so to start with, the finish, they've actually kind of managed to recreate it. The Note 10 and Note 10 Plus, they have this crazy psychedelic aura glow color. I didn't think the fake would actually have that. And it does look like we have a hole punch, although we will have to turn the display on first to actually check it. Plus the S Pen, which I'm pretty curious about. Alrighty, so I'm going to take 30 minutes, set all these phones up, and then tell you what I think.
Much later.
Okay, I suppose the most curious one is going to be the iPhone, because iOS is incredibly hard to replicate convincingly. Ooh, that is something. We'll get back to that. Power this one on. This is the Huawei Mate 35.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. And literally, like, the welcome screen looks like you're walking into Jurassic Park for the first time. It's just so incredibly off-brand. Let's see if the Mate 30 is any better. I think this is the back of the phone that I'm most impressed by. Huawei's design was not easy to recreate here, but it does actually look good. S18 Plus. I tell you, one thing this has inherited from Samsung's Galaxy S10 lineup is the incredibly high power key. I remember thinking that, you know, while you're holding the phone in your hand, that is a stretch to get to. How does this have the... And we actually have a hole punch display. Admittedly, there's a few dead pixels around.
live streaming can be tricky, and sometimes trying to find the right software to make your streams look really professional.
Я понял, да. Наоборот, он не показывай себя уже мне, наоборот, на тебе, и ты тут, да, плохо играешь, и ты сам, плохо увидишь. Нет, да наоборот. Нет, что ты. Нет, он себе так говорит просто так. Понимаю, это, да.
Alright, so everything's set up.
Setup recreation. Creatorios.
Now, and this varies from being absolutely appalled to actually being quite impressed. So, let's start with the Samsung. Display has incredibly bad viewing angles. Let's take a look at the cameras. How good can a camera on a phone this cheap be? I don't think there's any HDR here. God. And in terms of the image we were sold on, yeah, it's fair to say I've been fairly misled. The bezels are much thicker in reality, and those dual cameras are not dual cameras. Okay, moving on to the Rhino. Again, terrible viewing angles. Like, if you tilt this more than about 60 degrees, you're going to struggle to read what's on it. But what I want to test is the cameras. Okay, no, it's exactly the same as the camera app for the last phone. But yeah, this is not a periscope camera, in case there was any doubt at all. And compared to this image, I've been very misled. The bezels are nothing like what they were on the page, and yeah, all of this is definitely a lie. Okay, the cheaper looking iPhone. And actually, while this looks pretty unconvincing from the back, it's not terrible from the front. Everything's a little bit more spaced out than it should be. You can tell it's not iOS, but they've done at least a semi-decent job. So compared to that image, the specs are obviously not right. It doesn't have a 10-core chipset, but in terms of the way it looks, they weren't actually that far off. I'd actually go as far to say that the back of the phone I've actually got looks better than the back of the phone on the image. This one's really interesting. So this is the Huawei phone, and they have fully recreated, admittedly an older version of Huawei's MUI software. It's not a bad job software-wise. Let's take a look at the cameras. Oh, and we've actually got a Huawei-style camera app as well. Oh yeah, and that's definitely a better camera than the phones before. Compared to that image, yes, I've been misled, obviously. The side bezels here are thicker, the bottom bezel is much thicker, but the back is actually, again, one of these cases where I'd say it looks better in person than it does on the image. So this is kind of cool. The next phone, the Huawei Mate 30, has the Huawei Mate 30 wallpaper pre-installed on it, and software-wise it looks like the exact same skin as this one. And as expected, the camera is the same. Okay, it does actually have a blur mode, so if I put my hand there, oh, right, okay. It's just blurring all the way around the sides of the image. Never mind. I just like the fact that they have actually delivered on the image in terms of the way the phone looks. This is quite a beautiful phone, and if I received this in a shop with better internals and a better screen and without the lies, I think I'd be quite happy. iPhone, and this software is just appalling. I don't know how they've managed to take a step backwards from the cheaper one. Oh, there's an app to do with the fingerprint. Touchscreen fingerprint? No, surely not. It's giving me the indicator to start setting up an in-screen fingerprint. Is that working? Surely. Yeah, there's only one. I've supposedly set my entire fingerprint up, so let's turn the screen off. It's got a little indicator there. Okay, well, Joe. That works too. Why do they bother? It made me set my entire fingerprint up. Oh, what a mess. Okay. You see, this I didn't hate. This is the S18 Plus. This does look quite convincingly like Samsung's most recent software skin. Ooh, that's a Bixby button. And it takes you to a fake Bixby. Oh no, the real one's bad enough. So yeah, if you flick to the side, they've recreated Samsung's entire side screen. 10 out of 10 for effort. And finally, this is a curious case. First of all, it just looks like a bit of a joke. The way they've kind of rounded off all the bezels and how the hole punch has this massive, thick black border around it. But the software is Note 10 software, as far as the eye can see. Obviously it's fake, but it's a convincing fake. Let's try the S Pen. Ow. Okay, so to be fair to this listing, it doesn't appear to actually show an S Pen. Okay, so maybe I walked myself into that one. Okay, let's try this front camera. If this works, it does mean working hole punch. Yeah, it does. It's not great, but it's not bad. Well, no, it is quite bad, actually. This gives me such an appreciation for actually good phones. Alright, so this has been weird, but I've actually had a lot of fun here. Now, I can't wholeheartedly say you should go on to Wish and buy this stuff. The whole operation is just incredibly dodgy, and I don't really know how it works. But as far as an experiment goes, interesting results. Okay, about a year ago, Surfshark VPN contacted me and asked if I wanted to partner up with them. And I distinctly remember thinking, I haven't heard of Surfshark, but sure, let me give it a test and see if I like it. And I did. It does everything you need a VPN to do, like give you that peace of mind that your browsing is secure and anonymous. Also, I'd be traveling around the world for launch events, and I'm using it to access UK Netflix while I'm sitting in China, for example. So okay, fine, it's a VPN, it works. But now that I've been using it for almost a full year, it's becoming pretty clear that a lot, not all, but a lot of VPNs out there are borderline daylight robbery. They'll charge you $20, $30 per person per month for VPN access. But Surfshark is $1.99 a month for an unlimited amount of simultaneous connections. And there are some unique things too. You've got HackLock, which is a feature designed to give you alerts if your password or email ever got compromised. And that just ensures that the first person to take action is you. And I like that using the Surfshark app on my MacBook, I can tap once in the bar at the top and quickly connect to the last.
Okay. Презоптед. Да, вот это есть. Ага, там, румынскую. Понятно. Румынсофт. Alrighty then. Gotta go, bye-bye. Джерги. Шмарк. Шлеп. Опа. Басик. Басиком. Нет, здесь очень интересно. Да. Все, у меня тут наступает. Я хорошо занят, конечно. Наработать. Здравствуйте. Анна Мадринья. Спасибо. Диджей Скай. Все с ушами. Всем спасибо. Да ладно. Это все так просто по приколу, да. Ну хорошо, ладно, пока-пока. Бай-бай. Спасибо. Ну, короче, ладно, все, уехал, надоел. Все, пока. Спасибо, не надо. Он о себе так говорит, да. И вот он, да. Ой, вот он, да. Да. Эх, Едицкий. Самый, как говорится. Куда пойдет, он говорит. Ладно. 3-4. Есть Ежевич. Эй, что ты делаешь такое? А? Кто здесь? Смотри. Ладно, все. Прям лежать. Лежать, давай. Стоит. Круглая. Лежать. Нет, кикашки. Кизан. Нет, да, утра. Кизан. Кизацкий. Кизанский. Опа. Да. Что здесь? Нет. Нет, наоборот. Да, нет. Наоборот, нет.
I don't know what to do. I don't need I'll go look, Melanie. I got you, Melanie. All questions aside, that's when you know. All I can show.
Tomorrow night's the PJ party, right?
Yeah.
She didn't hear me.
I bumped this shit hard. I'm sorry, Johnny, what did you say?
I said tomorrow night's your PJ party.
What about the PJ party?
Tomorrow.
What are you wearing? Yeah. Yeah, tomorrow's my PJ party.
Yeah, that's what
I totally forgot about something.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that by your reaction.
No, not that. I'm supposed to... So I basically started taking up dancing again this year, and I just realized my dance classes started at 7, but it's fine.
Well, it's only 4:30.
Well, it's 4:30 PST, but 7 p.m. EST. I totally forgot about that.
Oh, okay.
It's okay, don't worry about it. I'll be in my event.
Dang. Ничего. Что значит? Ну нет, зачем это показывать? Зачем это делать? проблемы, все хорошо. Похоже, настоящий. Ты же сам с собой разговаривал, что это наоборот. Я не понимаю, это что такое-то? Да наоборот. Давай, Майя, настоящий. Ты это видел, да? Да, у меня, да, к сожалению. Это не видел, нет. Нет, наоборот, ну да, это есть там самое. А, ну наоборот, да, запрещаешь, что ли, да. Нет, что, серьезно, что ли? Нет же, вот она, нормально же. Обычно. Но это было так интересно сделано. Ясно, нет, так она вообще просто, ладно. Это надо, ну,